I don't know if you know this, but Alinity's cat happened. I know I'm late on this, and Twitch didn't do anything about that. I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard that there were some people who were throwing cats because protest against double standards. I don't know. This is a classic case of double standards of creators. As Memology pointed out, PewDiePie has already talked about this before, like a year ago or so, when that copy strike situation happened.
Been getting special favors from Twitch, but that's our fault. Just watch.
Imagine you guys, you stream for 5 years, full time. I've gotten drunk, I've fallen, my butt has shown, and Twitch has been behind my back the whole time. Like, hey, it's okay, just delete the clips, we're cool. I've been good with Twitch. I've never even had a 24-hour suspension. I've never had a suspension on Twitch.
Maybe this is the problem. She's never actually been forced to be held accountable for her action. Twitch has, like she says, been giving her favors. Oh, God, Alinity, you broke the terms of service. Just delete this video and we'll just move on. When they are so strict on Twitch with these sort of rules and people get banned all the time for this sort of thing.
Also, this is not just a problem with Twitch. It's also a problem with YouTube. H3H3 has also talked about this. Again, thanks Memology.
Oh, I'll tell you my experience, because we used to be on Twitch and we used to be partnered with them. When we did our charity stream, Joey Salads came here and he went down to the park across the street and Justin Roiland pepper sprayed him in the face for charity, of course. And we had to do it in a way because we weren't ready for it, that Joey live streamed it on his phone and then we watched it on the TV. Mm-hmm. So Twitch suspended Joey's Twitch account.
Like immediately.
But they didn't do anything to us. And I later spoke on the phone to my contact there, and he said, and I quote, that we give special treatment to our partners, to our big partners. Well, we take care of you. Because I was joking with him, like, isn't that funny? Isn't that hilarious that Joey got banned and we didn't? Because we showed the same thing. In fact, we put him out there. We told him to do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, effectively, it was us, not him. But they banned him and didn't punish us. And we joked about it. And I joked about it with the Twitch staff. And he said, yeah, yes, you get special treatment because you're a big partner of ours. I mean, I get a way higher level of service from YouTube than when I was a small channel.
And H3H3 coming out with this video is good, At least he is being honest. But do you actually see what's going on? And what does this really mean? Because it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's present in almost all social media platforms. What's basically happening is that these platforms can create their own rules and decide who will follow them. And yeah, it sounds bad, because it is bad. So what's exactly at line here? First thing I would point out is that there are creators on this platform that are blacklisted for no good reason. I'm pretty sure you can think of your own examples. I remember recently that Petty Page's channel just got demonetized or something. Exactly why did that happen? No idea. She didn't broke any rules, but her channel still got demonetized. Siren Cove's videos, she talks about it all the time, that as soon as she uploads those videos, that video has limited ads running on them. And there are blacklisted creators, like Jacqueline Glenn, she does amazing work. She has said numerous times that she doesn't hate Christians or she doesn't hate anyone. She gives her own opinion. And I like that. But as soon as she uploads a video, that video is immediately demonetized.
When I post a video, even when it's uploading sometimes, it gets demonetized. Even if I haven't added any tags or any information at all, they're like, nah, this channel probably not gonna like it.
Okay, so all of this, yeah, it looks pretty fucking bad. But is that it? But is that all that there is to it? I would say no, because I think that there's something even more important at line. I have talked about Danielle Cohn before, and I will talk about her again. because I think it's important, Here's the thing. Call it a conspiracy, blah, 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 whatever. I cannot prove it, but this is what I believe. There's a part of me that believes, I cannot prove it, but I believe that if Danielle Cohn's channel was smaller, if she wasn't as popular as she is, her channel would be terminated because of terms of service. And because her platform is so large, because her channel is so big, the rules don't apply to her. And that's heartbreaking to see. Honestly, it hurts. It honestly hurts.
My last video that I posted not even a week ago talked about an Instagram model, MelodyOfficial3, who had like 3.1 million followers on Instagram, but she was 11. So I talked about how that was weird, her account was down, and I thought maybe, just maybe, Instagram took a stance and removed something that was clearly very inappropriate. Well, they didn't, and now she has 3.7 million followers, so she grew about 600,000 since the last video I posted a week ago.
And same goes with other creators, like Logan Paul. I don't think that we all can forget what happened in the suicide forest. On that video alone, his channel should have been removed from YouTube. But it wasn't. His channel right now is still monetized. Every single video is monetized. And why exactly is that? If his channel was smaller, I believe that his channel would have been removed. But now, because his channel is so large and it generates so much revenue for YouTube, that there is no financial incentive to do that. And the one argument that YouTube makes is that, well, there's so much content on YouTube, we cannot possibly filter it all. And to a certain extent, I agree, there is a lot of content on YouTube. But the problem is that they even fail to monitor the big channels on YouTube. Oops, I'm sorry, I said it wrong. They didn't fail to monitor. It's not a bug, it's a feature. So, okay. So what could we do about that? Can we just start tweeting at YouTube to do something about this? Do something about this double standard and, try to maybe fix that somehow? Unfortunately, that will not work because I've said it before, What exactly is Twitch and YouTube and all these big platforms are doing by creating this double standard for big creators and small creators? What exactly is going on? What they're doing is literally protecting their stocks, which is creators in this instance. It's not a bug, it's a feature. They have to do that because these people, Alinity and all of these other creators, they bring in new people. They bring in eyeballs. And that's all that matters at the end of the day because, well, money. And maybe YouTube does do something about it. You know what are going to be the consequences of that? First of all, you're doing it at a risk of an apocalypse. So yeah, good luck with that. And I have talked about apocalypse before as well. So I'll link that video towards the end, okay? And second of all, this just gives YouTube an excuse to make more rules that now they will decide who will follow. That's not helpful. So there's not much that we could do, you see. So what are we supposed to do now? Like just blame YouTube and like throw our fist in the air? Not exactly. Because you see, YouTube and Twitch are doing what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to generate money. And that's what they're doing by creating this double standard. We cannot force them to not do that. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, making money, protecting their stocks. That is creators in this instance. And it's frustrating to see people on YouTube or on Twitch, just talk shit about YouTube. And it doesn't matter, They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. What is the problem is that, well, they're creating their own rules and they now decide who will follow them, i.e. self-regulating. That's the problem with YouTube and Google and Twitch. They create their own rules and now decide who will follow them. Self-regulating. That is the main issue. That is the problem. That's the only way that I see it. You know, it's frustrating to see. To continue to see, by the way. You know, it's not just videos that have been made in like 2012 or something. It's frustrating to see people blame YouTube and blame Twitch when they are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They are a corporation. They do not give a shit, and we just have to accept that. Obviously, they won't do anything because profits. And the main problem is that they create their own rules and decide who will follow them. That is the main issue. You know, I sometimes wonder, you know, there's so many videos about ranting about YouTube and Twitch and other social media platforms. I wonder if all of them, if all of those videos took it one step further, you know, just one step further, and said that the self-regulation was the problem. The problem is that these platforms can create their own rules and decide who will follow them. If all of these videos just focused on that and ended on that note, I don't know, man. I don't think that this would be an issue at this point. And you know, like I've said before, it's not just that creators get demonetized and, you know, there are blacklisted creators on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, like I've said before, I believe that Danielle Cohn's channel wouldn't exist if her platform was just a bit smaller. Like, I doubt that YouTube would hesitate to delete that channel. I was thinking that so Tulsi Gabbard is suing Google. I know this came out of nowhere, I know, but please, like, just bear with me. And you know, there has been a talk about breaking these big tech monopolies. Here's the question that I have. Again, I'm just thinking out loud, okay? I haven't researched this, okay? I'm just wondering, you know, what will happen if Google is broken up? Because in theory, I sort of agree that Google should be broken up because, well, you know, it's too big. But I'm just having a hard time thinking about what, like, exactly how it would look like, you know? What will happen to YouTube? What will happen to these other platforms, you know? Like, how will it all work out? You know? That's just... Maybe I should Google that. Yeah, no. I'll search it on DuckDuckGo. So, yeah. So that's all that I had to say. I would appreciate it if you'll subscribe and comment or something. I don't know. Goodbye.